best thing any young attorney can do is to try to talk with as many other attorneys who have already been in practice for a number of years, as many attorneys as possible. And I know it's really hard to do now due to COVID, where you can't easily meet up with people, but there's nothing wrong with just sending out a quick email or contacting people through their websites to see if they could talk to you on the phone very briefly. So somebody who just graduated from law school a couple of years ago and is a solo practitioner is going to most likely have a very different point of view compared to someone who is an established solo practitioner with tons of clients who has been in the area for, say, 25 to 35 years. So I do know of plenty of solo practitioners who have a very targeted niche area. For example, I know this woman who only does eminent domain cases. And she has been in practice for a number of years, much longer than I have. And I'm not sure how she got those connections, but she has built a name for herself as being one of the premier attorneys in the whole state to handle eminent domain cases. I know a couple of other attorneys in North Carolina who specifically do lemon law. So that's a very narrow area of law where you might not get a lot of clients if you are just focusing on a local base, but if you are one of the few attorneys in the whole state or a section of your state who handles lemon law, and that means dealing with people who have problems with buying a car that turns out to be a piece of junk or needs a lot of extensive repairs. And as far as I know, those attorneys also do some other general consumer law cases. So that is an area of law that could be lucrative, but you have to see if your specific geographic area is already saturated in that market. So there are so many areas of law